And as you can see, with the main living room slide closed, we still have full access to the fridge. This right here is a fantastic couple's fifth wheel because it's under 30 foot and has full access even when the slide is completely closed, meaning you can access the refrigerator, the bathroom, and the bedroom. Now, the thing I really like about this one is that it's just a great size, right? You're looking at about 7,800 pounds, about 28 foot long. If you take a look at the camp side, you will see the dinette here, which I like having on the camp side. Gives you a great view out to the campsite. This table does drop down into a bed. Nice and easy. It's strut supported right there. Simply flip this lever. You can push down on it. Just have to have these cushions out of the way. Throw the back cushions on top, and you're good to go. You will also see easy access storage underneath. Nice big drawers. Excuse me. And then it's also going to have some really nice lighting underneath, some nice accent lighting there. Again, love the window out to the campsite. Right up top is going to be the TV with some storage next to it. That TV, of course, being directly across from the theater seating / sofa setup I'll show you in just a moment. In the back is going to be the kitchen, and you have pretty good countertop space, especially because they give you all this right here for prep space. Big fan of that. A lot of times when you have a rear kitchen like this, it's just across the back, and you don't get this extra little L, and that right there for me, I think is the big difference maker in really making a functional kitchen. You also have plenty of drawer space. You can see here, you have 4 full extension drawers, the bottom one being a little bit larger. Space underneath the sink, you see you have more than enough room for a trash can there, and you also have a pressed countertop, which means it allows you to undermount the stainless steel bowl, high-rise pull-down faucet there too. 3-burner recessed cooktop with a glass cover for prep, oven underneath, more storage down below that. Big window. Take a look at how big that window is. That's great too because it lets in a ton of natural light, and if you have a nice view out the back, a lot of times in a rear kitchen it's ruined. Not the case here. You can still enjoy it. You'll see storage all the way across the top of this as well, which I love. So again, kind of getting, you know, that rear kitchen storage that is definitely going to be highly sought after. Now, we talked about the slide out. Like I said, when the slide is in, you can access that fridge. Look at a 12-volt compressor-driven refrigerator right there, so good cold storage. And next to that is going to be your sofa / theater seat. And I say that because as the current setup, right, you kind of have a sofa. It's still probably really meant for 2 people. And if you wanted to snuggle up, you could probably fit 3 in here. But the end 2 pieces are going to both be recliners, so you can kick back and relax. It is a wall hugger as well, so you don't have to pull it away. Gives you a great shot to the TV. Now, because it's mainly going to be 2 of you, more often than not, you're going to drop this down and get that theater seat feel. I like how big this center console is. You have cup holders in here. It does have a massage and heat feature as well as a light, and you even have additional plugins right there. So electric is already run to it, makes it super convenient to charge your cell phones. If we take a look here, you'll see that you do have a dimmer, so that's kind of nice, right? If you want to be able to dim the lights down, you can do so. The same thing with the main control, but that's going to be over yonder. And then right here, not only do you have big cold storage, you have large dry storage as well. Huge pantry. Love to see it in a floor plan like this. Then over to the side, you know, I'm gonna call this the coffee hutch, but realistically, you can use it for whatever you want. Obviously, you have electrical outlet, USB ports. You will see this throughout. Anytime you see this yellow sticker, that means that that outlet is pre-wired for an inverter because you can add that on as part of the solar package. That'll come with the 440i. You can see here again, more storage as well as additional right down below. Now, as we kind of come up the steps here, a couple things before we do, I do want to point out that in the back side of the dinette, you have a cutout. I think this is super smart. That way you have a place for shoes. I really hate when I come into my RV and there's just no place to put shoes because I don't want to bring dirt everywhere. I love that I can take them off and have a spot for them. Just keeps things nice and clean. You'll see right here is the handrail to be able to climb up the steps in case you have to go up in the middle of the night or to use the bathroom, or if you have to come down to get a snack, you can do so. Again, as I mentioned, here's the dimmer switch for the main lights as well as the rest of the control panel, and then your thermostat is here too. As we come up to the side, we get into the bathroom, and something I like is that the door is going to be a slider style door rather than a swing door. If you've ever been in a fifth wheel, you know that with a swing door, you have to do a dance to be able to get into the bathroom, right? It kind of comes out, you have to dance around to be able to, it's a pain, I'm telling you. This right here is something that's super simple, it makes a big difference. As far as the toilet itself, porcelain bowl, it's easy to clean. I have Great shoulder space, excellent space for my legs. The vanity here is nice and big. This is going to be a thermoformed countertop, right? A pressed countertop. You have storage underneath, enough space for a small trash can, nothing big, but it's a bathroom. You don't need a huge one. You can see drawers there as well, which is fantastic, and a mirrored medicine cabinet right up top. Plus, over to the side here is going to be a linen closet right next to your towel bar. Now, when I stand in the shower at 6 foot tall, I have plenty of space. I gotta be 6'3", still be able to stand in here, maybe even 6'4", thanks to that skylight. The shower itself, you can see you have shelves as well as the oxygenic shower head. It's an upgraded shower head rather than just, kind of the standard white plastic ones you normally get. So that's going to be pretty nice. You also have a seat here in case you want to sit down or if you need to shave your legs. That does make it easier. And this one comes with a tankless water heater. So you have on-demand, basically limitless hot water. When it's time to retire for the night, that's going to be right up here in the bedroom. You will see the queen bed in the center. That is going to be flanked by nightstands on both sides with storage underneath as well as electrical outlets. And again, those are going to be pre-wired for that inverter. Storage to the side of that as well as up top. Plus you have second AC right up here. Now you will see this slide out in the bedroom. That is going to be for wardrobe storage. So you have additional storage there as well as a bunch of drawers and a cutout here. If you want a TV, there is going to be a spot for it. It is worth mentioning that because this is a mid-profile, there is a little step up. So when you're getting into the bed, just know that you're probably going to have to duck down a little bit to be able to get in and out. All right, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the 2025 Keystone Cougar 23 MLE. Starting off on the Kingpin, this one does have the road armor Kingpin with the pivoting head here. So that way as you're starting and stopping the tow vehicle, you don't get that jerking sensation, kind of helping to create a better tow. It's part of the towing with confidence package that has like 12 different things in it. That right there is a piece of it. Kind of taking a look up front, you will see that the spare tire is mounted right here. Keeps it out of the elements, very easy to access in the event that you have to get to it. Then over on the other side, pretty good cable management there. You have the battery box as well as your 12-volt distribution box. A disconnect for the solar. You can see the solar charge controller there as well, and you have the tire pressure monitoring prep. So in the event that you want that, it's nice and easy to have that installed. You'll also see a spot to hook up a four-legged friend right here if you have that family member come with you, and it is going to be right underneath the cap here, or rather the hangover. So that way it's going to always be shaded for them, which is great. Coming around to the side, you can see one of two 30-pound propane tanks. You'll have the other one, of course, on the other side. Then when we look at the garage storage, a few things I want to talk about. One is the fact that it's slam latch baggage door with metal components, meaning it just works, right, rather than the plastic ones. It also has the one key system, which works really, really well. That's going to be unique. So people just can't come with like a regular old key and be able to open up your storage compartments, your baggage doors. You'll also see it's a magnetic catch, so that way it stays up just like so. When we take a look inside, you will see that you have great storage. You have the rubberized flooring right here as well, so stuff's not slipping and sliding all over the place. I really like what they do and the fact that you don't have any like vertical plumbing or anything run through. If there is, they kind of box it off. You have some stuff over there we'll take a look at in a bit. Nice big LED strip kind of on this side. You will also see some other different controls here. One of them that I really enjoy is the fact that you have controls for your awning, your power awning. This is, again, it's going to be under 28 feet, so you're probably going to take this into some tighter campsites. You want to make sure that when you put your awning out, it's not going to hit a tree or some other obstruction. And so this right here is great because you can actually watch it come out nice and easy and make sure you're going to be good. You also have outside TV hookup, and again, this one is pre-wired for that inverter if you do so choose to get it. Going back a little bit further, we have the Lippert solid step on here. The first tread is nice and big. And again, these are going to be aluminum steps. They're not going to rust. Just fold it up when you're done. You also have the MORryde safety rail here, which is going to be kind of the newest iteration of handrails. Works pretty well. It's pretty stable. Just kind of gives you that added support when entering or exiting the RV. Up top is a power awning with LED strip as well as two outside speakers there. And then coming back, we kind of want to hit again on that towing with confidence package. And a lot of that is going to be right here in your wheels, right? So as far as rubber, we're looking at Goodyear Endurance tires, so nice name brand tires, aluminum alloy rims, and it has the ABS system. So, you know, a lot of us, we think, okay, our vehicles, our cars, our trucks, yes, they automatically come with ABS for good reasons, for safety reasons. But most of the time, trailers do not. And if you have an emergency braking situation, your trailer can jackknife, your fifth wheel can move, it can pull your truck, whatever it may be. But by having that ABS, it does a great job in giving you that added control in those sudden emergency stop situations. You'll also see that you have auto level on here. So just touch of a button, this coach levels itself out, which is wonderful. That way you can get to enjoying camping faster. And then right in the back here, we get the outside kitchen. So you have a fridge right up top, pull out griddle right down underneath, so you can have your beverages and have a beverage while you're cooking. For some reason, whenever I grill, I have to have a beverage in my hand. You'll see right back here, rear mounted ladder, 250-pound weight capacity, so you can climb up onto the fully walkable roof. Also up there is going to be backup camera prep. So in the event that you want one, it's nice and easy to install. I do recommend, if you want one, doing it yourself. It's a super easy DIY. Dropping right down here, you can see that this one does have the ability to tow. So you can use this as an accessory hitch if you want, put like a bike rack or something in there, but this one also can tow up to 3,000 pounds on the hitch. It has a flat 4 there, so if you have like a boat or a trailer you want to be able to tow behind you, this one has the capability to do that. Just remember, you always want to check the legality in your state or any states you'll be traveling to or through. Coming around to the side here, this will be your 50 amp detachable power cord. And as we make our way all the way up front, a couple other things I want to point out. One of them is going to be right up on the slide itself. You'll see that this one has a slide topper. So that way, any sticks, pine cones, anything else that are going to fall, rather than getting up on top of your slide, and then when you put your slide in, it messes up your seal. Instead, it'll just kind of sit on top of that topper. When you put the slide in, that will all fall off. So it just makes life a little bit easier, less getting up on your roof. And then right over here, you can see a few different things. One of them is going to be your auto level control. You will also see a future charge control location, that inverter prep I talked about. So if you want the inverter, that's where that will go. And if we take a look right in here, turn the light on, probably a little bit easier to see. This is gonna be your wet bay. So outside shower, your winterization, everything will be here. You can see that your valve bodies are gonna be insulated because, you know, this one is going to be rated for those cold temps. You also see that it has a secondary solar. So if you have portable, you can plug that right in there into the briefcase. If you're wondering how much this one is, you want price and availability, there will be a link in the description. Thanks for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and until next time, we'll see you.